Alright, we're back. Here it is. Thank you all. Press play. Now, I'm very certain this is the village scene. It just seems like a demo type of area of the game, and if the original had a demo, I'm pretty sure it would be in the same area as well. So, my only concern, I guess you can say, or critique, is I'm not completely sold on how Leon looks in this game. He looks a little, like he has Botox all on his face. Like, his face doesn't look natural to me. At least in the trailers, that's how it looks. In the game, it could be completely different. I never really had a frame rate problem with the PS5 yet, so I'm going to go with resolution. Adjust until image in the center is barely visible. If the center remains invisible, please check your... Alright. First impression in the game. I'm also recording this for, a YouTube upload. No Resident Evil 4. Hopefully that's in the main game. Quinn turn type. Shoot, knife attack, aim weapon. Knife ready and parry. Change weapon move. Crouch is circle. It blew my mind that they added crouching. Don't ask me why, it just did. I mean, the only way you could crouch somewhat in the original is with a button action behind certain pillars, I guess you could say, to dodge like dynamite throws and stuff like that. Right stick to command partner. Alright. Parry with R2 is off, so you can actually switch that to a parry. Aim assists. We've got camera options. Acceleration, camera speed. Ray tracing is on. Alright.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Alright, a little bit improved on that. Went into a little bit more detail. And according to that, it might be canon that actually Leon meets Marvin in this particular timeline. Because if he didn't meet Marvin, then why would that be there in his monologue? So according to that monologue, maybe that means that Leon A in the original, like Leon's first story and then Claire's second story, might be the canon portion. It's been 6 years since Leon X Kennedy survived the Raccoon City incident, an unprecedented biological catastrophe caused by the Umbrella Corporation. Having distinguished himself as a U.S. special agent, he is tasked with locating the president's missing daughter. The search has brought him to an isolated village in Europe, where intel suggests that the kidnapped girl was last sighted when Leon's past trauma could not prepare himself for the nightmare, the insanity he would find there. It says Europe, but it's most likely probably Spain. Alright, so they probably didn't want to show the cops and all that kind of stuff, so we're skipped ahead a little bit. Probably just past a cutscene. Kind of like the camera angle. It is very dark. I'm supposed to go through here, correct? Interesting. You tap R1 and he's in a jogging motion. As soon as you stop, you go back to walking. Tap R1, he's in the jogging. I can just hold forward. Oh, how you go around it?
How far could he have gone?
Disgusting. You know, I think in Resident 2 runs mechanic, I think you ran by clicking on the stick, though. This one is pressing R1. So it's a little bit different. Oh, wait, no. It's actually both of them. Both. Okay, that's odd to have two buttons do the same thing. It's both the R1 and this. Okay, I might have to mess with the controls then. In the main game. I won't mess with it too much here.
going home?
Anything to pick up in here? Oh, lovely. What's this? Crude charm. Judgment is nigh. Oh, hello.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. Vino aquí?
He's speaking Spanish. I love that jacket. Must be one of the officers. Wow. Snapped his neck.
This is not good.
It's still very similar to the original. You don't get to kill him. Instead, he dies in the scene. That's the only thing that's really different. And of course, there's no laser light. Just reticule. But seeing the health bar there, it looks like there's yellow herbs to increase your health again. What's this? So far, I do love how this looks. I even enjoy the creepy atmosphere, because I did think one of the weak points was, in the original, was that the village was supposed to be like an introduction to it, but it was way too light. The only horror part of the game in the original was the island, and that's only because of their generators. And again, it did focus more on action back then. It's a rat. What does that say? Something Empire and Destruction. They, of course, changed the fact that, you know, Leon speaks Spanish in this. Never did that in the original.
Hey.
He's totally dead.
I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
Escape from the Hunter's Lodge.
What was that? No fucking way.
He just automatically pulls out his knife and starts slashing when they get close while I was clapping the... When you don't aim and you press the shoot button, you slice. I see, I didn't know that. I was just panic pressing. Alright, that's cool. Alright, I like that. Got some damage to the knife, though. That must mean we must find multiple knives. So that brings back that sort of mechanic. Have a knife be kind of a defensive portion from the Resident Evil 2. And it's a little bit more realistic because Leon's knife went through a lot and yet stayed, like, you know, shiny and brand new. I don't have any ammo, though. Healing item. There's Ashley.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
They're like, oh, he did a cool trick jumping out that window. I'm going to leave him alone now. Head for the lake. I'm curious how El Gigante is going to look. We saw a glimpse of it in the gameplay trailer. Of Leon and Lewis fighting two of them. So Lewis does seem to accompany you a good portion. Awesome. Ammo means enemies, though, so... Can't save because it's a demo. Gunpowder, so they have crafting as well. They seem to really like that mechanic. Even though it was a great mechanic in the original Resident Evil 3, they just abandoned it, and it was the only thing that Resident Evil 3 had in the originals. And ever since they started remaking the games, they've been really liking it. So this is where the first save point is. I wonder. Oh, that +1 meant there was an extra in the chamber. That crow had gunpowder on him. So the crows do have... See how it says +1? That means there's an extra in the chamber along with the clip. That's interesting. When you reload. This... He actually feels like I'm moving an actual person, kinda. So yeah, I can tell a lot of care was put into this. So I can't crouch and aim. Yeah, I can't crouch and aim. Alright, that goes in, so I guess that must be a critical shot when that zooms in like that. Pesetas. Ah, officeros. Get shot in the damn face. I keep... Oh, hello. Ah, yeah. Okay, I messed up on the controls. Still part of me thinks I'm playing the original. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Like, I was pressing square to pick up the pesetas from the dead body instead of X. It's definitely gonna get a little bit getting used to. And I can even see the crevice on this jacket. I love this freaking jacket. Are you kidding? Well, there's the first bear trap.
Damn it.
Surprised you could still walk after that, Leon. There's usually an enemy in here. Yep. Got a red herb. I wonder if that bear trap was actually kind of scripted. Maybe not. Ooh, they got flashbangs too. They actually have an arc. Okay. That's definitely an improvement, because the original didn't have an arc where you threw things. There we go. Item crafting. Certain materials such as resources, gunpowder, and knives can be used to craft different items. Wait, so you use knives to craft? Interesting. Types of items that you can craft can be increased by obtaining new crafting recipes. Setting weapon shortcuts. Yeah, we already know about that. Yeah, we have a knife. Weapon suited for close counters. It has been Leon's go-to since receiving it during his time at the RPD. Yeah, he definitely met Marvin. Alright, looks like gunpowder and whatever that blue thing is. I can't make that out. The SG-09R. A custom handgun made for Leon while keeping the basic design of the MUP. Its parts were carefully chosen and machined to improve performance. Yeah, it seems like it has a high crit rate, just like the original form of Leon's gun. Oh, I know, that's precision. Okay. Power, ammo capacity, reload speed, rate of fire, and precision. Good to know. It was a product of its time, period. Especially since it was the first renovation of the Resident Evil game as a whole. Yeah, it's still one of the best games ever made, the original was. Fun times begin. I know. Where it goes sploosh. Yeah, a lot of this does look like in the original, just improved upon. So far, nothing I've seen so far is a downgrade. It's either just like the same or it's an upgrade. Or things are added. I haven't really seen anything taken out, per se. We're at the village. Clock tower seems to be completely destroyed, though, so I can't climb up that. But there's even a place to go look through your binocular, just like in the original. Yep. It's being set on fire. Oh, he's still alive in this one. In the original, he was already dead by the time he saw him. Bye-bye. Chicken. Alright. It's time to crash the party.
Here we go.
Yep, here we go. Get off of me! Brown chicken egg! Ow!
Bill me for the repairs later.
What happens when I go in here? Getting a ladder, and there he is.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's my lucky day.
Yeah, it's definitely your lucky day, Leon. Upstairs, 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 upstairs. Thank you. Hand grenade, I'll take that. Status.
Let's see you climb this.
You gonna dogpile on me now? Son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Interesting music you're playing. Bye-bye. Another hand grenade. Honestly, I'll take that. Alright, I'm just gonna funnel a lot of you guys here. Wow. That's gruesome. I pressed the L1 thinking I would parry it, but that didn't work, apparently. Yeah, it didn't take off my head, though. Which I have a feeling that it would at one point. What happens if I just miss this entirely? Oh, what was that? It's funny, after all the years of playing this game, I still don't have the village scene completely, like, mastered. Even in the original, I still die there. Or here.
Oh, nice.
Bye-bye.
Way's closed.
Ah.
Keep coming. Present for you.
I still don't have the other thing to craft this with. Oh! Ow!
kidding me?
Oi! And there goes my knife.
La campana. Hay que obedecerla.
Él nos invoca.
I didn't get a chance to kill this chainsaw guy yet.
Tenemos que servir.
Lord Sadler?
Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Ah, there it is! Best line in the game. Oh, that poor cop. The leaks were true! Completion time, 26 minutes, 12 seconds. Enemies killed 15. Not bad for a first go and 1 death. I'll get better with it. Thank you for playing. Well, thank you for the game. 3/24/23. Now, I do want to get a physical copy just to have the physical box, but I think for the most part I do want it to have it digitally. Excuse me. 24th. It's gonna be in 15 days. That's a demo. And I can play it again if I want to. So I can play as many times as I want. So I can get better at it. Real question, can you beat Dr. Salvador? Well, I had to play through the entire demo again to be able to play the session. And I do have game shows to get to. So how about we do a stream at some point in the future where I just play the demo over and over again until I can beat Dr. Salvador. Does that sound like a good idea? It won't be recorded. Probably not. And we'll just see if I can beat him next time and just get better and better at the area. Yep, alright. That's what you want to see. That's what we'll do. Now, as for those on YouTube seeing this completely unedited, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked my reaction and my knowledge on the game. I mean, I'm not completely in depth because I don't play Resident Evil 4 24/7 like most people do, especially speedrunners. Mad respect to them. But I am a Resident Evil fanatic, I guess you can say. As you could probably tell by me fanaticing over his fucking jacket. But if you're on YouTube, leave a like, share the video, subscribe if you're new for future Resident Evil 4 content, and also follow my Twitch as well, because this is where it was streamed. So, yeah, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you guys later. And I'll see you guys on stream later as well. We're gonna raid out Bond. Stop recording.